Hello YouTube, this is B-Boy Turok 1990 and I'm here with version 2 of my Dragunity deck. So starting, 1 Levitin, 2 Mistletanes to be faster, get my Phalanxes or Crescescas or whoever else, and like just get my Synchros already. Simple, 3 Ducks. There were like minor changes. 3 Legionnaires, that's always the same. 3 Phalanx, that's always my staple. Oh wait. Okay. 3 Atlas, that's my staple. Newly added in this deck is Crescescas. I run 2 Crescescas. I used to run 3 and I just realized it was a little slow and it didn't help out a lot. So 2 Crescescas would be good for me. So I could use one for my dragon type Dragunities and the other one for my wing beast Dragunities. So what I like about this is like a second Dragon Canyon that I could search for. Although I have to be careful with Thunder King Rao. That's the problem though. But still, this is a good card to search. That's like your second Dragon Canyon if you ask me. If Dragon Canyon's taken out, you got these 2 guys to search. So 1 Brandy Stock. Reason why I added Dandelion is because the tokens, if it's taken to the graveyard, no matter what situation it is, I always get 2 tokens, and I can use the tokens for synchro up to like 9 or 2 depending, but I'm putting in my build, I'm going to get my Trishula out, so this is what I have Dandelion for many fantastic reasons. This is a very fantastic card. Now I know why it's limited 1. It works in any deck, especially Chaos plans. So Dandelion is a very beast-ass card. And last but not least, 2 Effect Veilers. Simple. Get rid of like powerful monsters like Gizaris for Gladiator Beasts, Xian for 6 Ams, Spy for Gravekeepers. A lot of powerful cards. Although I need a 3rd Effect Veiler. That way I can establish more out of it, and plus get rid of like if like my opponent has like double Xians on the field and I have like possibly 3 Effect Veilers, I could use 2 against a Xian, the legendary Xian, and that will help me out a lot, and have Mirror Force and then they're gone. So that's my monsters. Now onto my spells. As always, 3 Canyons, 2 Terraformings. Although I usually play with 1 because I don't want my Canyons to come out that much. I don't want to run out. But then I realized though that my Canyons are going to be replaced a lot or destroyed a lot. So that's why I need to get 2. That's why I play 2 Terraformings, because it's a possibility I draw 1 already and then get my other 2. That way I can like get my canyons out faster so I can replace more. So then there's a point that I could kill myself with that. 2 Forbidden Lance, 2 Cards of Consonance, 2 MSTs, a Future Fusion for my 5-headed dragon, Infernal Reckless Summon for my Phalanx to get to Red Nova Dragon, 1 Monster Reborn, 1 Pot of Avarice, although I might probably run 2 because I do dump a lot. That's why I want to get my my monsters back a lot. So that's probably why I might run 2, but right now I'm only going to run 1 because I want my Wing Beast monsters and my Mistletaine. Levitain can stay in the graveyard, so it's the tuners, because the only tuner I might get back is either Crescesca or Atlas. That's the only tuners I might get back. But everything else is can stay, and especially Vadriana, because Vadriana stays. I mean, I take back because I only have 1, but also he's very important. Cause there's no other way I could get like my my level 8s without Vajrayana, so this is why I run one Pot of Arts, but I might need another. One book, flip them face down, so like Xian's or whoever, but I don't think Xian will work because it'll negate it anyways. So yeah, but Book of Moon's a good card. Too bad it's limited to one. Giant Grenade, that way if my opponent has like a killer card in the back row, I could Grenade it, bring it back to his or her hand, and then like set up my OTK from there. One Dark Hole, just obliterate everyone. Well, every monster. That's my spells. Now my traps. 2 DPs. Goes around Stardust and Shooting Star Dragon. And everyone else. 2 Bottomless. 2 7 tools. I used to run 1, but I guess I realized with Solemns and Judgments, with Warnings and Judgments on the rise, this card is very helpful. I pay 1,000 just to negate, so they pay their life points, but they don't get their effects. So this is what I love about 7 tools. And I got 2 Dark Bribes. My opponent draws, I negate a Mirror Force, and 1 Compulse, because Compulse is very helpful that I can bring my opponent's monsters back to their hands, like Neospatian Mole, because that card is so annoying. Like, I don't want it to bounce one of my monsters back. So that's the sad part about it. But then again, the Neospatian Mole can be helpful against Xian 6 Ams, because the Xian bounce Xian back, then continue on. That's pretty much it. So I might side deck that card. So now that's my spells, and that's my main deck, and I use my extra deck. My level 5s of Vortex. That way, if it's destroyed by battle, I can special summon a Wing Beast monster and sync it with Phalanx to get my Dragunity Trident. Catastor, beat Blue Eyes Red Dragon and just laugh because Blue Eyes Red Dragon dies, but Catastor doesn't. 2 Iron Chains, because Iron Chain is a very good card, especially when you go against Light Swarms, because Light Swarms had to mill, and Iron Chain Dragon, when he inflicts battle damage, they mill more. And that's why I basically get my opponent scoops up when they see Iron Chain Dragon. Like, it's really funny just when I go, especially go against Light Swarms, maybe Fabled. Like, they have Unicore or Kadabi. They take damage. Even if Kadabi's in attack form, he doesn't die, but he take damage, and it's just, they mill, although they want to put in defense at the point, so whatever though. But I love this card. If I get Bryonak, I'm going to replace one of them with Bryonak, but until then, I got 2 Iron Chains. This is good enough. 1 Vajrayana, yes, I do need another one, because this is a very important Dragunity Knight, because he gets out your level 8s. He can do so many combos with him. Pop a card, get double attack with Atlas, level 8 with Phalanx, search with Corseska, attack twice with Brandystock, attack directly with Pylum, or make him a tuner with Partisan, but I don't use Partisan because he's not my favorite Dragunity. I'm kind of disappointed. Black Rose Dragon, nuke the whole field. Add it up. Dragunity Trident, yes. Dual Terminal. Ooh, shiny. Anyways, his effect, like I did, if you saw my card of the week video from I think 2 weeks ago, this card, what I love about this card is you get rid of access to your opponent's access to synchros and fusions, and they can't Monster Reborn, only Pot of Avarice it. But I heard from my friends that not a lot of people are going to use Pot of Avarice. So this is probably the point they probably should, although I wouldn't advise that in anyone. I'm kidding though. But I love this Dragunity Knight. He's like my favorite one out of all Dragunity Knights, because I'm taking away synchros, so I don't have to see that annoying Stardust Dragon or anything. They can't be. I realized now from a friend of mine that they can't use Red Eye Circus Metal's effect because they were never even summoned. they can't monster reborn it. I got that point. Pot of Viruses just brings it back. That's the only thing. So this is very devastating, and Dragunities are so lucky to have a card that counts. So this is my favorite Dragunite. My level 8, Thought Ruler Archfiend, gain life points by destroying a monster. Red Dragon Archfiend, destroy every defense monster, but the sad part, if any monster they didn't attack, they get destroyed. So it's like collateral damage. 2 Stardust Dragons, staple. Trishula, remove from hand, move your opponent's hand, graveyard, and field. So I get Xian out of the field for Pete's sakes. Trident Dragon for OTK. Red Nova Dragon, 3 awesome effects that I probably would like to gain 500 for every tune in the graveyard, negate attack by removing, and can be destroyed by opponent's spells, traps, and magics and effects. 5-headed dragon, simple, the future fusion, everything. So yeah, that's my extra deck. Now here's my side deck. My monsters I have Thunder King Rao. Basically, my opponent cannot search from Gravekeepers, Battery Beasts, 6 Ams, anyone, even other Dragunities. And Lad, negate everything. If it's destroyed, special summon. So if I have Lad, then I equip it to him. Lad build. You can't say more. That's my monsters. Now my spells. 2 Noblemans because of the fact of Gravekeepers. That's the reason why I have Noblemans. Or maybe some Penguins. Anyone with a flip effect, I use Noblemans. So Penguin deck can be screwed with this. Gravekeepers would definitely die from this. This is why I have 2. But I'm gonna have to get other cards. So I have a little specificity with it. But this is a good card. This is a beast card for anyone with flip effects. Especially Gravekeepers with Spy. For my traps, Shadow Imprisoning Mirror, because negate any darks, so Black Wings, Dad, Gravekeepers, basically. Magic Drain, simple, negate spells, had to discard a spell to negate it. 1 Icarus for Legionnaire. I probably was going to run 2. Gotham's Emergency Call for X-Sabers. Pulling the rug for other Dragunities and Frognarks. And 2 Trap Stuns for protection of traps. So that is my Dragunity version 2.0 deck. So I'll see you guys later. Peace out.